Hello! Welcome to the Line Gates reading. The Line Gate occurs when the Earth and the Ceres star system are aligned. It opens about once a year. Once it opens for a higher frequency and vibration energies to flood down into the Earth. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. I have a tiger's eye here, as well as a Sodalite, which is supposed to help during the Lion's Gate. This will be a general reading, so some of it may resonate with you and some of it may not. For parts that do, remember that you have free will, and for parts that don't let it get to you and interfere with anything that you may have already been manifesting or that you've been working towards and self-sabotage. So before we get into it, I'm just going to shuffle a bit more. This time I'm going to try doing a different style of reading. It's the Lion's Gate spread, so it's just 8 cards, so I'm going to pull them out. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to make the shape I wanted to here is not turning out quite as I expected, but we will make it work. All right. We have at the top unity. Do the right thing for the right reasons, comparing traditional versus new approaches to see which one works for you. A spiritually minded community, and on the bottom we have the moon, which says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, and understanding the truth of a situation. In the number 1 placement, it covers what is my authentic truth. Princess of Spring, which is the cups inside of regular. We have it's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizon. Let your creativity take flight. And it has a fairy there, who's just playing with the butterflies, swinging, and which in itself, play is a form of being creative. So maybe your most authentic truth is, I love the fact that one of the things is authentic. So authentic truth is being creative, optimistic, and energetic. You know, it's time to go after your dreams. So I feel like your authentic truth would be following your dreams and being creative in whatever way that is for you. Maybe you bake, maybe you do arts and craft, maybe you garden, maybe you make music. Maybe it's not so much that at all. Maybe you're just really creative on making animated movie videos or you know, making sandcastles, anything that can be fun and creative all at the same time. It doesn't have to be something that's going to change the world or anything. It's just being creative and having fun. Maybe go outside and do some chalk or something like that. Yeah, if it doesn't turn out the way you want, it'll wash away next time. Or if you don't like that much, take some water out and clear it off and start again. In the second position, we have the Seven of Summer, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And it's what energy do I give out? And what energy you give out, it seems, is that you're no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. And it looks like you can see that he's building his own rainbow instead of understanding the beauty and the colors of the garden and the outside nature itself, you know, always always trying to outshine others. So maybe you've been comparing yourself to others and it's not necessary because your own garden, and instead of faking it by making a mirage or a copy because of the mirroring effect with the little thing he has there, the piece of glass, I believe it is. I'm not sure, I can't see that close. It looks like some glass that he's using for the effect to make a rainbow. But as you can see, all those flowers in the background have their own color. And just like you can have your own color, and even if lots of people are still doing, sorry, I'm not being very, sorry, even though other people are all still doing their thing or doing the same thing you're doing, that's still you. That's got your intentions and your unique style ingrained into it. It's not going to be like anyone else. It's just like theirs can never be like yours, and that doesn't make it less. It just makes it different. And that's the energy the energy that you should give out, is not to procrastinate and to not be so analytical with your options. Even if you have tons of options, just do a little bit at a time or try one. And once you've become a pro at it or whatever, and you can still go out and do that other thing. You could be a jack of all trades, but be a master of all. It doesn't have to end up being like that all the time, where it's like a master of none. You can be a master of having fun. And for the third placement, we have ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And that's what energy you're receiving, because the placement is what energy am I receiving. So it seems like what energy you've been receiving is, getting caught up in guilt, possibly, because it says on one of the scrolls. So I'm feeling like guilt of like not honoring your inner child and having fun that you want to, and worrying about all the time you may put into this creative endeavors, and becoming a higher frequency, you might be afraid that it won't work out and then you're just wasting your time. It's never a waste of time to learn new information. Even if you don't use it all of the time, it's still transferable knowledge to maybe a skill or a type of job, career, or school course, or a sports team that you may want to try out on. And yeah, so that's for what energy you're receiving right now from all the energy shifting towards where the line gates open. So the energy that you have receiving seems that you have the illusion of being trapped, but you're not. You can move forward anytime you like. You have free will. Just remember when you're manifesting to ask Spirit or whoever your guides are for help when you feel like you're stuck or stagnant, and try or meditate to yourself and take time to yourself if you don't believe anything else. That's okay. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It's still valid as long as you listen to what's inside of yourself. The next card we have is the Seven of Autumn, which is have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next step. A prudent investment of time or money. And that one is number 4. And number 4 is how can I align with my soul path? So it seems like aligning with your soul's path is that you are on the right path, is what I'm getting from here, and that it needs time to unfold. So have patience and reward yourself for now. And but it doesn't mean stop working. Like, keep doing little things every day, but don't get impatient that it's not, hitting the pavement as fast as you would like it to be running. Sometimes when you're manifesting, you think that it's going to be one track, like you just have to go straight and it should be there, but it's not that simple. Sometimes it's got a mechanism where the train shifts and got to go to another track and then another location and then sometimes back up and move forward just to get where your destination is. So even if you're on the right track, you might have to make movements to different other ways. So try and be fluid and, flexible with whatever comes your way. I also see here he's sitting in a pumpkin patch and harvesting. So it seems like all of the stuff that you're having is coming to harvest. And, not all harvests are great. Seems like there was like not some great harvests for you when you did try in the past, because in the back there, I know it's just because it's the foreground and background, but to me it's symbolizing that there were smaller and not as thriving harvests in your past years. So in the forefront, it's like big and all of them are like glowing, and it just seems like you're going to be more fruitful with your creativity. That was the original authentic truth. As the next card, number 5 of the spread, is what aspects of the divine are awakening in me, or whatever, what new energies or anything else like that you believe in. The High Priestess. So it seems like some of you that I'm talking to may be very intuitive or very in touch with your gut feelings or anything else like that that you go by is very strong, and and that's how you're going to that's what kind of aspects is coming your way for you. Trusting your intuition, carefully reflecting before taking action, insights that come through meditation, like I said earlier, with the feeling trapped, and if you need to feel like more supported, to ask your guides and your inner self and higher self if you need it. And on the thing here, it has like she's standing on a pillar of water, and it seems like she's got solid foundation that's gonna be cleansed. Like it was solid foundation before, but it wasn't abundant. Like you had the solid foundation, and now you're getting that flow of abundance to come with it from the being patient, from being patient, as it said this one, it will come the flow of abundance. And to remember to wear your crown, and you know, you don't have to live by the book. See, she's showing her book to other people, and it doesn't have to mean that you're a male. Like you could be non-binary, gender fluid, male, female, doesn't matter. And she's showing them how she lives her life. Here's my story. I'm not going to live by the book that you want me to. I'm going to live by my book and my creativity. And mine is worth holding up, and my story is worth holding up and showing just as much as the next person. So that's how you can embody more of your, that's what kind of aspects the divine are awakening within you. As your intuition is going to be coming more into trusting it and knowing whether or not it's your intuition guiding you, or if it's your old fears and past trying to interfere and stop you. The next one is Three of Summer, which is the Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. And it says news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friendships you cherish. There's these three fairies here, and they're swimming in abundance, having fun, and enjoying their time and being carefree. And you can be carefree and patient while you wait for things to unfold as well. It's okay to relax. And this one was for how can I embody my divine light. So I'm embodying your own divine light. And see here is just to enjoy the abundance that you have for now, because enjoying the abundance and good times that you have now means you're grateful of it, and the universe will send you more of that. So that's how you can embody more of it, by living it, which is not as easy as it sounds. It's a very different thing to put into practice, but that doesn't make it impossible. It's like stop to smell the roses. That's how you can embody more divine, which makes sense. Connecting with nature, possibly getting a plant and whatnot can definitely help. It says on there the announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births could mean anniversaries as well coming up for you. It could also mean like a birth of an idea, because it said at the beginning that you're going to be creative. So when you're being creative, it's like your baby, you care about it, right? So the birth of an idea as well, or it could just be a birth of more, well, not more, because we're always full at ourselves in the time. What was I gonna say? Sorry, there. I totally lost my train of thought. The birth of the idea and being creative. I'm sorry, I can't remember. Graduations, anniversaries. Let your creativity take flight. And yeah, that's how you embody more of your light with nature and everything else like that, because it's considered to be divine. I wish I could remember that, but I hope what I said made sense and I didn't throw you off too much there. I'm just going to move on to the next one, but the how can I embody more of my divine light is a birth of creativity, or spending time in nature with family to embody that divineness and love and sharing, and in your abundance, because share once you sharing with others, because being on top isn't any fun without anyone to share it with. So the next one we have is the Eight of Summer, which is also a pentacle. So I see lots of pentacles here. So whatever this creative idea will be that you're birthing here, seems that it will be successful with all the different pentacles inside. I think that's the coin symbol. The next one, the desire for more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. So this could be where in my life can I commit to mastery? So like becoming more a master of the mind, or becoming more master at your own spirituality, or becoming your own master of, your soul, your heart, your mind, your everything. And I love how it kind of, shows that they look like buckets to me that she's carrying off and carrying your abundance. And at the other time it was showing that, embody that light of living into it. And then, even if it looks like buckets now, if you give it care and growth and attention over time, it will look like this, just overflowing. It's showing me the image of her crown, and the fact that even though it may feel like your abundance might not be exactly the same as others, doesn't make it any worth less, and you deserve to wear your crown and be proud. And you're finding your way out of the woods. The woods can be dark, they can be lonely, unless you really like animals, and finding your way through to the other side. So it's like you're just reaching the clearing, and there's the sun shining there. So I feel like you guys are going to be moving forward to, embracing more of your divine light and mastery of yourself, whether that's taking therapy, or taking, learning a new course or anything, whatever it is that you want to create, I'd say take a risk and see how it goes. The next one we have here is the World card, a brilliant success, as I was saying. The freedom to go any direction, which I touched base on earlier, where you can go and finish the career and be a jack of all fun, and a journey that's now complete. So the hard part journey, I feel like, where you were doubting yourself and weren't being in your authentic truth, is coming to an end, and that's very wonderful, and I congratulate you. I know it's not the easiest to get through different stages of evolving or, spiritually leveling up. And it looks like everyone else, you're going to have make sure you have a good support system, but it seems like you do have a good support system. It looks like everyone else has their own shine and working on their own creativeness, and you're all a part of the same community, all doing the same type of work. Like, whether if you're a musician, then all the other musicians are out there holding their light, but when it's time for you to perform, it's your turn, and look, you're in the forefront. Everyone else still has their light to hold on to. It doesn't dim them any less. They get to hold it dear to themselves, and you get to hold your creation out there on your platform where you're allowed to shine, and you're allowed to shine. And it shows on her shoe there that she is infinite in the steps forward. So keep taking a step forward, even though it's a risk and you don't know where it may lead you, because you have infinite ideas and infinite places to go afterwards. If it's just not your thing, you're never going to be left without having a new creative endeavor. You can always grow. And yeah, move on to the 8th and final card. What is the next step in my soul's evolution? And we have Princess of Spring. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I forgot to say what the 8th card was. This card, the World card, was for the next step in my evolution. The Mastery card was for the 8th of Summer. So that's how you can do Mastery, is by having the desire for a more meaningful life. So realizing that it's time to take the next step is how you can commit to mastery. Is just taking the next step, even though it feels like a risk. And the World card, the World card was what is the next step in my soul's evolution. And it's going to be a brilliant success because you have the freedom to go anywhere, any direction. So use your creative freedom and free will to its effect. If you don't like it, then to begin, then remember, art for everyone, not everyone loves the same piece. So maybe even though you might not like it, people out there will, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And even though it might not be your cup of tea, it might be someone else's. So put it out there. Maybe people will enjoy it, and then it won't be for you. It will be for them. And then you create other things that you do enjoy that you can keep for yourself, and just have fun while you do it. That was all of the 8 cards. Hopefully you enjoyed this new spread style and it made sense to you. So overall, I feel like over the next little bit here, to live in your authentic truth, as the first card said, is to be enthusiastic. So be enthusiastic about what you're creating in your life, whether it be new relationships, new friendships, whatever you're creating. Just go after your dreams while you do it. And then, or, do something to expand your horizon that you may not be comfortable with. Do something outside of your comfort zone. Maybe you'll find out that you're super good at it and you never would have guessed. Or at least, you're passionate about it. You might not be the best at it, which makes sense. You're doing something new. But it sparks your passion. You just want to have fun. Like with myself, I'm not the best at drawing, but I'll do it all the live long day. I'll do coloring a lot. You don't have to be great at it, and you can make little funny cartoons and everything else like that. You don't have to be great at anything you just started. Don't be unrealistic in your expectations of yourself, which is right here with the unity, doing the right things for the right reasons. So if you're going into it thinking that you want to have unrealistic expectations, that's not giving the new birth of an idea a fair chance. Just give yourself a fair chance. But anyways, thank you for staying for the reading. I hope you have a wonderful Lion's Gate, whatever you may be doing. And remember to live your authentic self. This is a general reading, so all of it may not have resonated. Some cards may have resonated with you, some not. If not, any of them, hopefully you enjoyed watching anyways. Thank you for sitting along with me, and I hope you have a good time. Remember to click the like below so that it helps boost so other people can see my readings, and I hope to see you next time. Leave a comment if you'd like, and subscribe if you want a notification from whenever my new content is up. All right, bye.